Hey folks, Lank Simmons here with lanksimmons.com, and what I want to talk to you tonight is about the power of the mind, the ability that you have to move your mind in such a way as to manifest the things that you want in your life, which in this case with online internet marketing is that you want to manifest success and you want to manifest financial gain to provide for you and your family. Although this principle can be used in any of a number of ways to apply for different things, whether it's your job or your family life or physical activity and appearance. But for the purpose of this video, we're talking about the success in internet marketing. Now, many of you, I assume, are familiar with either dream boards or prosperity manifestation boards. So you've heard the concept or you've seen it at some point in time. Myself, I have two prosperity manifestation boards or dream boards, however you want to call them, both upstairs. Now, I'll explain that just a little bit. And my suggestion to you, if you're doing a prosperity manifestation board, is that you at least include 4 different areas. You include the physical, the spiritual, the mental, and the financial. And if you are married or have a family, I highly suggest that you include your family in there also, because they're liable to see this board. But with that being said, all you have to do for a prosperity manifestation board is take a piece of poster board, like a white piece of poster board, and then you are going to cut out images that reflect these different areas I talked about, and you're going to tape them on your board, and you're going to hang your board where you see it day and night. Every time you get up you see it, and every time you go to bed you see it, and you concentrate on this board with the idea that you will gravitate towards these images. Now, for instance, the board I have upstairs, I have a picture of Martin Luther King giving a speech, which for me represents passion. I have a picture of a man praying with a loaf of bread and water over a candlelight, which is spirituality. I also have a picture of my wife and daughter in the center, a picture of a university that I'd like my daughter to attend, which that's not going to happen, but and a picture of some toys, boats, cars, houses, kitchens, whatever it is. My only suggestion to you with this is that when you do this, that you're very, very specific. And what do I mean by that? Yeah, let's say, for instance, that you would like to have a Porsche. This is your dream car. Well, if you want a red Porsche, don't put a picture of a black one on the board. All right, so now you get the idea. The other board that I have is just strictly for physical manifestation, and that has to do with physical fitness for me. That's just something I am into as a personal trainer. So I have pictures of men and women in there that a body or an image that I'd like to get to. Now, with all that being said, that's not even why I'm talking to you tonight. I'm going to talk to you to something. Now, don't get me wrong, those things do work and they are powerful. What I'm going to talk to you about is something even more powerful than that you can put into use right away, and it works really, really fast. The idea being that everything that exists in this world today, that has ever existed, exists today, or will exist in the future, the idea being it has always existed within the universe. Okay? Now, everything that is in existence, physical manifestation today, began with a thought. Somebody had a thought, then they produced an image to the point that that image was manifested in the physical realm. And you say, well, what do you mean like that? Well, if you're watching this video, no matter where you're at, if you're sitting in a chair, sitting at your office, and you just look around, everything that you see that physically exists is an example. You know, for instance, I got a pen in my pocket. At some point, somebody had an image, had a thought that, you know, well, I'd like to have something that I could hold in my hand and write with, you know, and I could draw lines and everything that ink would flow out of. And so they had this thought, and then they produced an image in their mind to the point that they thought about it over and over and over and over again. How will I do it? What would it look like? How would it work? And then that image in their mind became a physical reality or a manifestation. hundreds and thousands of examples. And you say, well, that's all well and good. Well, how does that apply to online marketing? Bear with me. Our mind, you have the conscious and the subconscious mind. Your conscious minds are the things that you're conscious of. I'm talking to you right now. I'm sitting in this chair. All right, the subconscious mind is like a great big movie screen, and we're familiar with it, and its role is to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm talking to you right now, and I can run thoughts through my mind and images just going. We all do it. Sometimes we do it for fun, right? The deal with the subconscious mind is the subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what isn't real. It doesn't know. It just knows what plays through the mind. And so daydreaming, we call it daydreaming, where if I want to imagine, I'm a golfer, so I can imagine myself playing at the Masters golf tournament and winning it, and I can ride down the road and just go off into la-la land and see myself making the putt and all this, etc., and wearing the green jacket. And it's not real, and it's just a little thought, and I just take a little mental vacation, and we've all done it, in different areas or ways, and it's quite harmless. You could take a mental vacation, it could be negative, but that's not what we're here for anyway. So with all that being said, you can program your mind, your subconscious mind, to a point that it will become, that you will actually gravitate towards it. Because if your subconscious mind believes something is real, then your conscious mind will move heaven and earth to make this happen into a reality. Are you with me? Just like the pen example. Somebody had a thought. They thought, what if, I'd like for this pen, for this instrument to exist. They had an image. It became a burning desire until it was manifested in the physical realm. All right, so this is what I want you to do. Now, imagine it. Just about everybody here that's watching this has been to a movie theater. So I want you to imagine that you're sitting in a movie theater and you're all alone. There is nobody in the theater but you. And on this screen, on this movie screen, is playing a movie. Now, in this movie, you are the lead role. You're the lead actor of the movie. You're the writer of the movie. You're the director of the movie, and you are the producer of this movie. This movie that's playing across the screen is your subconscious mind. And you say, okay, what does that mean? What that means is you determine what goes on that screen. So your mind, like I said, runs 24/7. So you write the script. You produced it, you direct it, you're the actor. So if you want to manifest prosperity in your life, and you want to make X amount of dollars, and you want to go out to eat 2 or 3 nights a week, and you want to take vacations, and you want to go to this university, and you want to give money to charity, and you want to drive this car, live in this house, whatever it is, you list all these things down. What I'm telling you, you write that script. And then you constantly read that script 2 or 3 times a day, however long it takes. You keep reading that script, and you become that script. See, one of the German philosophers, I think it was Goethe, said that you have to be before you can do. So you have to be before you can do. You have to be in your mind before you can do. Now, we hear this done all the time. Professional athletes talk about it all the time. They say, especially with golfers, they say, the first thing I do is I see the shot. Then I hit it. Okay? You see it first, and then it manifests. And I can tell you that if you go with me on this and spend some time with this, that you'll see that this works. And I mean, I use it, it works in my life, and it works really fast. Well, I can't talk about this forever. The video will be too long. But what I will do is give you a suggestion. Here's a book, and folks, I don't make a dime from this. This book is You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. And what I'm sharing with you now are some of the principles within this book. Below the video, I'll put a couple links. I'll put my website down there, lanksimmons.com. Please go ahead. I'm going to invite you to visit it. There's an About Me section where I tell my personal story of drug addiction and recovery. Watch it. It's very moving. And then I'll put the name of this book and the title of the book and the author's name. I highly suggest you get this book and you read it. It'd be a blessing to you. All right. With that being said, I hope you got some value from this video. God bless you. I love you. If you have any questions, just send me an email.